copyright notices. If you wish to read, pause the video. The original videos are linked in the description down below. Enjoy. Alright then, so in this one, what we're going to be looking at is Welsh police absolutely abuse the Section 35. All because people don't like somebody recording. Yes, this is the world we're coming into. If somebody doesn't like you doing a lawful activity, legal activity, then the police will abuse the powers and move you on. I honestly hope he takes this footage and sues the shit out of them, because that's what they deserve on this one. Absolute imbeciles. That's what they are. We're going to do a light goal of 150. Let's see if we can hit it. But let's continue.
Just checking if it comes to the van.
Huh?
You right?
Yeah.
You're good.
Excuse me, what are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
Taking beautiful photographs that you do us.
Why?
Because I like that I do.
Well, go somewhere else and take photos.
Why did you go somewhere else then?
Because I'm doing the security of it.
You have to leave now, right?
Pardon?
You have to leave now.
Leave where?
Leave the area. You've been told.
Why?
What are you taking pictures of?
Taking photos of
The beautiful things that them has in the theatre that them has.
Right,
Are you alright today?
No.
They
No.
might not consent to having their photos taken.
Well, it's
yeah?
tough on the consensual ones that them has. Go and tell them you don't need to consent either them to us.
Where you staying today, mate?
When they what?
Where you staying?
Oh, all around the world that them has.
Is it?
Yes.
So where you coming today?
Pardon?
Where have you come from today?
Oh, the place that them do have with the roof that them has.
Is there? Where's that?
Oh, in the place with the streets that them has.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Where do you come from at them has?
So now, mate, work.
You called the cinema and the theatres at them has.
But they've told you not to record it,
But
so
it's tough, isn't it, my friend?
it's tough, is it?
Yes,
It's not tough, is it?
it is tough.
Because if they
Very
don't
tough.
want you to record,
Them ones there. What is he doing? He's creating his privacy.
He doesn't want to be recorded.
He's creating his privacy, which is a beautiful thing that them has.
you're gonna leave the area, mate.
Yes.
Go on, then.
Ta-da.
Come on.
Ta-da, Betty.
Come on. Mate, I'm not gonna ask you again.
What law do I have to leave this area?
Because I've asked you politely, alright?
Yeah, you can ask
I'm
me
not-
nastily if you want to. I still's not going nowhere.
But you
Because
are
I was
right.
taking magic screens.
Trying to be tidy with you,
I'm
yeah?
being tidy with you.
Yeah, we're just creating issues.
I was
ain't
making a magic screen.
we? We're just creating issues now.
Go and tell him there's nothing wrong with magic screen machines that them do has. And him, especially him, look, crazy boy. Tell him.
What you've just seen is two absolute imbecile police constables. Absolute scum they are. Because they don't understand the fact that he can record whatever he wants. You don't need permission to record anything you can see from a public place. If they don't want somebody to record inside the place, put privacy screens up on the windows. It's not that difficult. Put curtains, put blinds, put whatever you want. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's unlawful to do so. And then you got these two imbecile, absolute useless plonkers in uniform thinking they can just demand people to move for doing nothing wrong. And then when he got asked what law, he was like, because I am telling you, and who are you little dweeb, absolute idiot. And that female constable is an absolute plonker. Look at the garmless look on her face. They got a uniform and they think they got a bit of power. This isn't even the end of it. You wait and see what they do. Absolute disgrace. This is an absolute disgrace to the force.
Tell him the magic screen must roll at them hours.
No, I don't. Hang on.
Tell him about the magic screen and it'll be
We
fine.
don't know what magic screen you're on about.
I's magic
Yeah,
screening.
but they don't want to be on your magic
Well,
screen.
they hasn't got a choice that them does.
Yeah, but they have because they...
Tell them to buy some curtains at them hours.
Well, no, why do they need curtains in a public toilet?
So I can't magic screen them. And then they don't have to cries to you. And you don't have to look daft talking nonsense to me that them hours. Tells me to move on from the public. I do own this public place.
Well, no, no,
I'd be the beneficiary of it.
huh?
I is the beneficiary of this here land. And I can do magic screens on it all day that them has. You should know this, constables.
Right, can you just go somewhere else now?
I'm doing my magic screen. If you go and tell them it's all right, he can magic screen, I'll go. How's that? Deal. You know the law, don't you? You know the law about taking photographs of them, as?
Yeah, but people are not consenting.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does.
It doesn't matter, man. Come on, wakey, wakey, rise and shine. Go and tell them, quickly. It's an educational magic screen today. Please go and tell them. I'll ring you, Sergeant, or someone else who has a clue about the photography laws that them has.
I don't know what units they are.
Tell them it's a magic screener, doing magic screens.
Kilo Victors.
Today's magic screen to be heating up, guys. It'll be Saturday afternoon in the Swansea that there was. Still, some constables are not educated on the magic screen that he has. After 4 years of laborious magic screening around the Swansea, you still get one or two who thinks it could be wrong to magic screen at them as. And tries to move you on as well from public. Well, well, well. Who would have thought it in the year 2024, we do as a constable of the law tells him, because he's magic screening, to moves on at them as. Come on now, constables. To who?
To the people inside the building.
Tell him to get curtains at them as.
So you'd think after years and years of auditors doing what auditors do, and the police sending memos out on public photography and photography laws and how to deal with auditors, that this still wouldn't be happening. Two absolute imbeciles thinking that public photography is illegal, and because people don't like it, that you can tell him to leave and he has to do what you say. End of the day, he don't have to do anything you say until he is breaking the law. And what you're gonna do in a very minute yourself is breaking the law, and you should be punished for it. You should be sacked and off the force immediately. What these two are gonna do. And if you agree, let us know. And if you disagree, let us know why you disagree in the comments.
So they can't see the mentalist with the magic screen.
Literally outside the ground theatre as well. We're still dealing with that.
Magic screening.
We've got the sale tomorrow.
He's magic screening.
Stop recording now, mate. What are you getting at?
Magic screen show that them has. For the magic screen.
What have you had today, mate?
Magic screen dust that them has. They call it action go that them has.
Is it?
Yes.
Any drugs today?
No, I don't do drugs, my friend.
Don't do.
Why would you say that? Why would you even say that to
No,
someone?
because your behaviour's a bit out.
So is yours. You're supposed to be a constable. You tell me to move on for doing my legal, lawful activity. Yeah? Who's the
Alright.
who's the one with the damaged
Now
skull?
we're talking normally, mate.
Who's the one with the damaged skull now?
So now
Not
we're
me,
talking.
because you're accusing me of taking drugs at them eyes. A
I'm asking
disgusting
you.
thing to say. Well, I doesn't take drugs. What makes you think I take drugs? None of your business at them eyes. Ask him on the comms, they'll tell you who I am. I do magic screens round here.
What's your name, mate?
Magic screen man.
I just read, man. Okay. To be fair, I really haven't got time for you, mate. Because
Alright, go on then, off you go then. Carry on with your work.
Now, ain't you?
Alright, then go on then, off with the
If I'm gonna
work.
leave, you're going to continue recording them. and
No,
then
no, no,
record
no. You leave, or go and tell them it's alright and I'll leave. Very simple. We're all going to learn a lesson today.
it. What are you trying to achieve from this?
Magic screen show that them has. For the internets that them has. Beautifuls. You's going to be on the start of the show that them has.
No problem.
Beautiful. What is your name?
No, say my name.
What's your numbers?
Here we are, 8585.
What stations is you from?
Swansea Police Station.
What size shoes has you got?
I don't tell you that.
Show me the IUD that you do has. The Japanese one. Come on, get it out. Riveting again, guys. Sorry, I gotta keep butting in here.
Now they're accusing him of being a druggie because he is acting strange. I think constables will act out of side of their jurisdiction and their duty is strange. Well, I don't, because it's the norm now. I think constables will actually know the law is strange. So if you ever come across one, let us know, man. You've got to record it and send it in to me, because he deserves a Blue Peter badge. This type of behaviour is absolutely ridiculous, and this is the type of policing which we get. This is the type of policing which we pay our taxes to train. This absolute imbecile, incompetent, uneducated fools. They don't even know the basics of their own job. This constable's going to say something in a minute which should sum it all up, and yet he's still going to go ahead with what he does.
Sometimes we need to get the dead time that them has. When's you leaving?
Wait for a colleague to come in with the book.
What? Sorry, what do you say?
Just wait a minute.
Waiting? What are we waiting for?
A colleague to come.
Oh, no. Is he clued up on the photography laws that them has?
Might be, you never know.
Oh, I hope so. I thought you lot got trained a long time ago about it. With your unlawful arrests and things that you do.
Unlawful arrest?
Yes, my friend. I'd get lots of money off you lot for your unlawful activities with the photographers around town that them has. And you get paid beautiful.
Oh, so you're an auditor, is that what you are?
Oh, something like that. A
There
magic
we are.
screen star that them
There
has.
we are, so you're an auditor, that's what
Magic screen stars that them has.
So he knows what he is now, an auditor. Is there to audit the police. He's just said it himself. So his tactics now are to do what? Continue on the stupid thing he was going to do, which is even worse than just being like, all right, we've made a fool out of ourselves. Let's put ourselves back in our meat machine and drive off. But instead, they're going to get more pork sausages to come and abuse a section which I honestly believe is not in place. But let's wait until that turns up, or until they mention it, and then I'll put it up on the screen so you can actually have a read through it.
Guys, we know what's going to come into this now. Absolutely nothing. He's going to wait here now with the sausage fuzzes. His friend's going to come. I don't know why his friend is coming.
I'm pretty sure if you're an auditor, you're familiar with section 35?
Section 35?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're familiar with that.
Yeah. What about it? What about it?
It's basically a piece of legislation that states you
That
need
stops
to
you from
leave this
making
area.
magic screens in the
No,
middle.
it states you need to leave
And
this
it's in
area.
place today, is it?
It's
Section
not gonna be-
35 is
it's gonna
in
be
place today by your inspector.
Doesn't need to be inspected.
Oh, no, you can just invoke it, can you?
Yeah.
Oh, do you think so, dear?
Yeah, we can
Oh,
do
well,
it, have a
I
read.
don't think you can, to be honest with you. But I will look someone up.
I'm sure I thought you know you know as well, mate.
No, I don't. I haven't got a clue. All I know is you don't harm anyone or hurt anyone. And then you'd be good to go.
Okay then, so these two are going on about section 35 of the Antisocial Behaviour and Crime and Policing Act of 2014. So let's just highlight this all the way down to here, because that's what's important, and let it read it out while I get the other section up, which is more important than this.
1. If the conditions in subsections 2 and A3 are met and an authorization is in force under section 34, a constable in uniform may direct a person who is in a public place in the locality specified in the authorization. A. To leave the locality or part of the locality, and B. Not to return to the locality or part of the locality for the period specified in the direction, the exclusion period. 2. The first condition is that the constable has reasonable grounds to suspect that the behavior of the person in the locality has contributed or is likely to contribute to A. Members of the public in the locality being harassed, alarmed or distressed, or B. The occurrence in the locality of crime or disorder. 3. The second condition is that the constable considers that giving a direction to the person is necessary for the purpose of removing or reducing the likelihood of the events mentioned in subsection 2A or B.
So, keywords here, it must be in authorization of section 39, but what they're saying is if this is in place, it's in a location and a time. That's what they're saying. But this one here is what takes all your rights away, because if they believe you to be harassment, alarm or distress of a member of the public, then they can tell you to bog off, basically. But like I said, key bit is this. So this is that section right there. Section 35 of the Antisocial Behaviour and Crime and Policing Act. This bit right here is very important, so I'm just going to pull that and read out loud.
1. A police officer of at least the rank of inspector may authorize the use in a specified locality, during a specified period of not more than 48 hours, of the powers given by Section 35. Specified means specified in the authorization.
So these two absolute idiots don't realise that a police officer of the rank of inspector, and it has to be in a location of no longer than 35 hours before they can even use the powers under that section. So no, you absolute buffoon, you cannot just dish out them willy-nilly like you believe. So this is why I honestly hope he sues them. These two are absolute disgrace, and they should be charged for abusing police powers and abusing their position of authority. But let's just continue and see if they're gonna continue on their stupidity, or the officers what are gonna turn up are gonna educate them, because it'll be very. I would really like to know if an inspector did put this in place. Her look on her face says no, but let's find out.
Sure.
Yes, my friend. Oh, she's been on a magic screen with me before.
Is she?
Yeah, she's done a beautiful job.
I've not had the pleasure.
You have? I filmed you up in the street before with the protest.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, there we are, lovely.
Beautiful.
Code line as well, or they go. No, they don't.
Do you pen?
I've never actually done one of these before, so.
Yeah, you're good to go, yeah.
There we are. Obviously, if you need to contact them, I'll
Have you come for me now?
Sorry?
Have you here for me? Surely not.
To help us out with a book.
Oh. All right, officers. I haven't met you before, my friend.
Nice to meet you.
Right, nice to meet you. Shake the hand. Yeah, pump the fist. Beautiful. I'm good. I was telling you, your constable friends, about the legality of filming in public, and I can film anything I want to from public.
Yeah.
It's correct, right? Yeah. Now, these two don't seem to understand it.
Right, but you're
Because I'm filming the theatre that they're as, and there are people inside that don't want me filming it. Is that tough or what?
So if both parties are in here, like just like public space, then that's free game, all right. However, they're obviously inside a private premises, right? Which the public have access to. However, if they don't want to be filmed in there, okay, and there's other people who are all saying that they don't want to be filmed in there, okay.
What happens then?
Right, well then,
You have to stop filming.
well, I wouldn't say you have to, however...
But they could
common
ask you nicely.
However, common courtesy would be just to stop filming.
Don't you think it'd be wise to tell them, though, that it's absolutely fine for him to film, and if they don't like being on the magic screen that he'd be doing, to get some curtains, or turn around.
Well, I mean, that's all...
That'd be the best, wouldn't it?
To me, is it?
You know what I mean? That's going with the law of the land.
Well, my colleagues obviously think you're causing an issue, and judging by everyone looking, you're also probably causing an issue. So what they're going to do is... Have you been issued with the Section 35 you've discussed?
No, but I think I was going to have one now.
Yeah.
And then so that's another two absolute fools what don't know what they're talking about is turned up. It doesn't make a difference if people are looking. They are looking because there's loads of absolute pork sausages turning up with not one bloody brain cell between them. I would really like to know if there was a Section 35 or Section 34 authorization put in place in that time, because we've actually seen this section being used and abused plenty of times, and then there was not an actual Section 34 authorization put in place. So, and what happens to them? What happens to them constables what use and abuse it? Nothing, absolutely nothing. No disciplining, no nothing for abusing the powers. Absolute disgrace. And then you got this other pork sausage which has just turned up saying, well, you need consent of both parties because they're in a building. No, absolute nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Let's just continue.
So,
Which
you'll
would
be
be-
given one.
What for?
For the 35.
What happens if I don't give you my name?
Well, you don't need to fill in the booklet, mate.
What happens if I don't give you my name? Do I have a right to privacy in this world?
Yeah.
If you're threatening me with the arrest, right, I'll leave now, right?
Right. So with this, okay, it's the lowest means of dispersal.
Yeah,
okay?
I'm refusing to give you my details.
Right.
But you've got them anyway. All you got to do is go in the comms. And they'll
do you mean
say,
on the
there's
comms?
someone making magic screens, and they'll tell you who I am.
Right.
Simple.
It's different operators every single day. They may not know you.
All
I've
right.
never met you.
Right, for the last
right?
4 years, every time you've gone on one of them, they come
Yeah.
up with my name. How's that?
But look, it's easy just to give you the piece of paper, okay? That way.
I don't want
right?
it.
Right, you haven't got to have it, okay?
Good.
Right, but they are going to do the paperwork, right? Which will then give you the dispersal to leave, okay? I'm happy for it to be a short period of time.
So
only
let me
6
get this
hours,
now. I'm filming in public.
Right.
You don't like it. They don't like it. So
Right,
you're
yeah.
deeming that what, antisocial or something?
So yeah,
Me making videos in public is now antisocial.
yeah.
You're causing
Wow.
public distress. And
They're in there in the private, right? I'm out in the public.
They've told you to stop recording inside.
They don't get to do that.
It's their
Where's your brains gone? You don't
They
get to
don't
do
want
that.
you
It's not
recording
their
inside.
company. It's a public bloody place, man. What's the matter with you? It's
they
accessible
don't
to the
want you
public. No,
recording
no, no, no.
inside.
It don't work like that much. It doesn't work like that. You should know that. What happens if I don't give it to you? I don't want it.
So what they're doing is criminalising a lawful activity. I'm assuming these two what are turned up are a little bit more higher ranking, considering they both keep on looking at these two for guidance on handing this Section 35 out. But again, this Section 35 is absolutely irrelevant if there is not a Section 34 in place in that location, because it has to be in a location for a certain period of time. Now, they do put Section 34s in places in the town centres, and they get special permissions to extend them, but what they're also, that's normally for certain things which are banned in that area, like drinking and drug use and that sort of stuff, not photography. So I really, really want to see what was put in place, and if there was something put in place, what was the restrictions on that? Because when they put them in place, they have to put certain restrictions in what they can and cannot ban from that area. Because in this case, they can just say, well, actually, we want all foreigners out of the town because you caused the English distress, or they could go, we want all the English out of the town because it's causing the foreigners distress. This is why there's restrictions in place and what they can and can't do. Filming in general, that's just the criminalising the fact of filming, but yet every single one of those has got a body camera which is on. Every single shop along there has got a camera which is filming. All the CCTV along there is filming.
Unbelievable how you're twisting this up here, guys. It's wrong. Totally wrong.
Yeah, but we tried to be decent with you. We tried to ask you to leave and you're not listening to
I don't
us.
have to bloody leave them in public. I haven't done anything wrong. I'm taking photographs. I'm well within the law to do that. You should know that.
Nonsense, though.
What do you mean causing a nuisance? That's their opinion, and I've got it all on film. Disgusting, man.
What was the reason for filming in the first
I make magic screens. I love the magic screen. Disgraceful this is, guys. Proper disgraceful. We don't like what he's doing. Let's give him a piece of paper with threats and thing on it. Disgusting mush. Guys, you can see, like, Swansea now, 4 years I've been doing the films in round here. Them's never had a problem like this. It's just ridiculous. It really is. Retarded what they doing. Proper retarded, guys. So he's going to get out here now before it gets even worse. Look at this. They're even blocking off the road with the cars and that. For one man with a camera that them has. Ah, they gone wild, guys. They have totally lost it now. And it's time to get out of here. Look at him writing his paper. Donkey. Behaves himself, mush. Look at this, guys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's a like and subscribe and all that, the them as.
Okay, so what he should have done is got every single one of the caller numbers, what station they worked out of, and then followed up to find out whether there was a Section 35 in place, and if there was, what was the restrictions on the Section 35, what location was it in, because they can't just say the whole of this or this and that and just make it up as they go along. When they get one granted, it has to have it has to say where, what time till, and what behaviour is restricted. Obviously, they can't just make it up as they go along. So this interaction, I think, is an absolute disgrace, and I hope he sues them for this. These police constables, all 4 of them frigging sausages need to be gone. Absolute muppets, a lot of them. This here is... You've seen the legislation they're trying to use. It clearly states that it has to be enforced by an inspector, but yet the 2 sausages at first said no, it doesn't. They can just use it and abuse it when they please. The 2 others what turned up must believe this is the exact same thing, because if not, they would have stopped them, educated them. No, an inspector has to do a radio through to make sure there was one in place before doing it. And if there was not one in place, get in your fucking pork machine and fuck off. Sorry for the language, this has really wound me up, this interaction, that we're still getting this type of behaviour. He knew exactly what he was there for auditing, so it should have been a completely different thing, but yet they've already said, well, now you know what a Section 35 is, seen as so you're an auditor. So what they're saying is they're targeting auditors and putting these sections in play and getting them to move on because they don't like to be recorded. Why don't they like to be recorded? Because they are absolutely useless at their job, and they abuse their powers. And if they're just recording it themselves, they can lose the footage or delete it, and it don't go onto the internet for the whole of the country to see and have an opinion about. This type of behaviour is an absolute disgrace. Any officer who doesn't want to be recorded should lose their job. It's that simple. Any officer who abuses the power should lose their job. That simple. Not no written warning or verbal warning, if that even happens. It's a disgrace. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.